All right, everyone, welcome back to Russian Fishing 4 with Charlie 6 Gaming. We're going to do a little bit of fishing here at, oh crap, I forgot where I'm at. Drawing a complete blank here. Drawing a complete blank. Lower Tunguska River here. I don't know why I could not remember that. Definitely a sign of old age right there. So, still got some time on my boat rental here. I've been trolling during the day for pink salmon. Let me see where I need to go. I want to go out here and hit this 7-meter hole. And we'll try to catch some, see if we can get some catfish. Since it is nighttime. I got my rod set up kind of, for lighter weight fish. I've been trolling with topwater, handmade. I'll show you that when we switch over. Let's drop anchor. Turn off the engine. I did turn off the engine. The response time is not very fast. So the current will push us down a little bit, but I think as long as I cast up towards this corner here, here's the setup I'm going to be using. My largest setup that I use. It's not super large, but it's it's the one that I've got. So that's the one we're going to use. And then if you double check the map, it'll show you where you're casting here. Not sure what I want my retrieval speed to be, but we're going to go for the jig step. That's what we're going to go for here. Might be a little challenging doing it this direction. We shall see. Might be easier to get it from the side. Let's give that a few seconds here. I was trying to get the touch and bottom alert. There we go. We got the jig step going. Just try to keep it going. Just short reels, short bursts here is what I'm doing. If you get a fish, you'll get the fish symbol. You really don't have to feel the strike. Okay, I messed up my jig step there. Not sure if I went into a deeper hole or what. So you can get catfish, burbot, the albino catfish, which is I think the Amur catfish. And, if you check out the records and ratings, I'm in the USA region, so I always click that. And then if you click Lower Tunguska, it'll tell you what people are catching them on. Looks like the maggot is what they're catching on spin. The burbs. Looks like someone caught one on a spoon. And where's the actual catfish? I already passed it here. I'm assuming since it's... Okay. caught catfish here? Am I completely gone crazy? Maybe I have. Okay. Alright, so other than the Amur and the burbot, so I may want to see if I... Really, I've lost my mind today. Because I really would have sworn there was catfish here. So, okay. Explains a lot. So let's double check our setup here. Let's go to I don't think I have the brown. I've got a black. But I don't even know if that was the right size. Let's try that. So we may not even need to hit the deep holes in that case. All right, let's cast this way here. All right. Not a very good start here for me. Let's switch this over. Since I don't have the brown, again, I don't even know if that's the right size. Let's try this one. Didn't even get my jig step that time. It's going to make it a little harder to catch anything. So give it a little bit here, about 5 a.m. I'll switch over. Excuse me. I had the jig step, but I didn't keep it very long. Okay. So that didn't really work. Let me sit down here. Raise the anchor. We'll go ahead and just start trolling. So I'm using the handmade balsa poppers. These were hot at one point. I've got them, so I still use them. And then on my light rate reel here, I'm using the original popper. And what I like to do is I like to run up and down from the boat dock area-ish up to this corner here on the other side of this. It seems I do most of my catching at the mouth of this river here, which is probably the way it would work in real life. You know, I do appreciate you checking out the channel. I will be doing some IRL fishing this year. Well, I do every year, but normally I don't make videos. But I've been fishing for a little over 50 years. So I live in Ohio in the U.S., so we got some pretty unique fishing environment here. Weather's usually pretty inconsistent, which can make the fish a little bit hard to catch, but we've got a lot of good places to fish. But just nothing extraordinary, but just a lot of good fishing. The state does a pretty good job of at least providing a lot of different places to fish. Oop, well, we had something there, but it got off fairly quickly. Just starting to be that 5 o'clock changeover, so I'm not sure if it's going to take a little bit to start catching fish or not. So a 5-hour boat rental is $50 here. It's cost $50 to travel. I usually make about 200 silver an hour for me. Everybody's different. Also, it depends on what you're doing, but decent XP for sure. Nope, said we had one, but again, I was a little too slow there. But usually you can, in a 5-hour, you know, you're probably going to be net profit of probably 1,000 silver in 5 hours IRL. So just remember, 1 day is 1 hour IRL, 1 day in game. So still a little slow, it seems. Hopefully the weather's going to be good today. Hope everybody out there is doing well. Appreciate it again. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment. All the things YouTube likes to see. Definitely would be nice to catch some fish on this fishing adventure. Oh, we got one over here. I wasn't even paying attention. So what I'm looking for me is My preferred fish, obviously, is pink salmon. Is really what I would like to get, but I'd take a trophy grayling or any of that. So it's a nice start. It's a marker. Money wise, not too shabby. Probably 20 silver maybe, but this is the big thing here. Is the is that I'm looking for is the XP. No fight, no wear and tear. XP. Been grinding quite a bit at the sea. Just wanted to get a little break. Actually, what I was doing is running through just using up my boat rentals that I already paid for. But I actually did not have one here. So, you know, back into playing Fishing Planet a little bit for those of you who do play that. You know, I used to be level 69 Prestige 6 or something when 69 was the cap, and now the cap's 80, so I've been trying to get back into it a little bit just to get some levels. They are going to be releasing an ocean update. Most of you might have heard. Again, it's a lot different in my opinion than Russian Fishing 4. It's definitely more arcadey, but still, you know, grindy and I don't know what's going on here. I just can't keep anything on this middle rod. But yeah. So again, been playing a lot of Hard Space Shipbreaker. It's a free game. You know, as a PlayStation Plus member, I get a lot of free games. So sometimes I'll find something I really like. I really like that one. I think I've got about 50 videos on that. No commentary. Just chill and dismantling ships out in space. Here we go. Got 2 on here. Alright, that's nice. Almost 4,000 XP. Something a little smaller here. Oh, a couple thousand XP. Now the one I got in my hands in ultralight, so I get a little bonus to XP on that. Keep those graylings coming. Fast and furious. See how we're looking here. Doing okay there. Again, right in front of this, right where the river comes out, is where I seem to get the most action. Also, guys, this is a great place to match rod. You can get some decent XP using the match rod. Also, actually walking up the small river is very good. I'm just trolling because I can do 3 rods. Again, I'm looking for some trophies, basically. I really hadn't checked what's hot lately. This is just an old go-to for me. Again, it does go through spurts where it's better. There's times where it's more active than others. But I've got some go-tos that I'll just randomly go to mix it up. I do not have my spin fishing at 100%, as you can see. Still got a little bit to go there. So we do got one on rod 2. But, you know, I did have a free premium. So when you don't have premium, one of the things you can do is, because I do recommend, if you can do it, getting premium just to support the game and the devs. But for me, what I do is, if you look at your gifts, if you look here, I still got 3 7-day premiums, and I had a 3-day. So I just went ahead and activated one of those. So that's what we do not want. I did have my line bitten off yesterday. I'm just using fluorocarbons. I'm not using leaders. For the pinkies, the fluorocarbons seem to work better than the steel leaders, but again, there's definitely better setups out there. I tend to not try to copy people. I try to kind of do my own thing. In this game, there's a lot of people that will actually post the exact setup, the exact location, and people will go and just copy what they do, and it works. So I'm not telling you not to do that. I definitely like to know of a hot spot and a certain type of bait, but normally I'll kind of try to put my own little twist on it. And it usually doesn't work out too well, to be quite honest. But again, I've been fishing in real life for quite a while, and I like to try different stuff and you know, and do my own things and figure it out. Starting to get in here to prime territory here about 8 o'clock. Hopefully we can get something nice. Had a nice little run there. Only got 7 in the keep net, but 1 pinky and some East Siberian graylings. So, decent silver. Need to get those up over 1 kg to really start getting some good cashola. Starting to get a little far out here, farther than I like to be. So we'll head this way a little bit. One of the things I'm trying to avoid is taimans, of course. The big danger. I really don't want pikes. Again, I got bit off yesterday. That luckily, if they're biting off a lure you made, it's not as expensive probably as something that you bought. But you know, you could lose a $200 200 silver pretty quick. Go a little bit farther, then we'll turn around here. See what we got here, maybe a perch. Yeah, garbage. Only time those perch are going to be worth anything is if it's a cafe order for them. And they are one of the fish where you can get a cafe order for non-markers. So I do keep all the perch that I catch. If there's no cafe order, you know, turn what you can into bait and try to get your harvesting skill up, or just sell them for 3 cents a piece. If you do fill up your keep net, I mean, in this spot here, it doesn't take very long to stop it and sell off, and then come, you know, get right back out in the boat. So it's not like it's going to take you 10 minutes of walking, so you can just log out, log in again. And just remember, if you've got a boat rental started, if you've got a boat rental active, like this boat rental is active, if I go fish from the shore, my time is clicking down on my boat rental. So I really don't want to shore fish until my boat rental is expired. That would be my advice, because you don't need to waste that boat rental. Got another one on here. What we got? Char. Again, not really what we want. We can turn this one into fish meat. Again, it's not really what I want, but it could. It can give you harvesting. You know, bait harvesting. I'm not sure what my harvesting is at, but I know it's not at the top where it needs. Not 100%. Let's see where are we at. Harvesting 96.8. So haven't been running premium as much. With my job, it's really fairly impossible to fish on the days I work. With getting ready for work and travel time, I do 15-hour days basically, 4 days in a row. So the 3 days I'm off is when I try to do my fishing, my gameplay, and then you can't play everything at once. So there, another garbage fish, a fat little eyed. Probably not going to be worth anything unless there's, for some reason, a cafe order. And if it's a cafe order, it's probably for a trophy, so that's probably not going to help us. The char, even though we're not able to keep that, that's still 1,000 XP. Throw this back out because that seems to be when I catch my fish. As soon as I throw that out. Let's hug a little bit more towards this corner. Try to get this angle going in. Hopefully every pass we can catch at least one pink. I'd like to get some nicer size. I think our 700 kg is the biggest we got. Maybe some more Arctic graylings. I'll take some of those. This looks like it's not going to help us. Perch. Get out of here, dude. We don't want you. Someone just caught a trophy viparious eel spout. That's nice. That's a nice fish. And I got cap locks on, of course. And I got a fish. So tell them good job. There we go. 4,000 XP. That's what we like to see. Take another one on this rod, please. Okay. That's an Arctic. Those will add up money-wise pretty quick, and you're getting some decent XP. Okay, still looking good there. Still looking good. Not sure what the weather's going to be doing. Looks pretty bright and sunny. Probably going to be warm today. Oop. Now this one has got a pretty good bend on it, so this may be a pike. Oops. This may be a pike here. If not, it's going to be money. There we go. With the premium, it gave me 20,000. If I would have caught it on the ultralight rod, would have gave me another 10,000. So again, 20,000 XP, and it's going to be decent money. That's what we need. That's better than a grayling. Better than a grayling. But again, uh, I'm already 30 minutes in and starting to get a few decent fish today. But since we really didn't do anything overnight, it's not going to help our hour. Not sure what that 1.5 pinky is going to be worth, but that might be 30, 40 silver maybe. Maybe 30. I think a trophy is 3 kg, so still not nothing crazy there. This one here's got a little bit of resistance. Okay, we got something running the drag out on that one. So let's do this one here, the smaller one. Probably another char. You can also stop the trolling. Sometimes will help you. In this situation where the trolling's working against you. Okay, so again, decent XP, right? 4 kg. Not what we're going for, but we'll take them that size for sure. Alright. So let's start the trolling motor back up. Still not looking too bad. I like to go a little closer. Kind of lost our angle a little bit there, stopping the... Kind of lost the angle that I like. Stopping the boat there for a few. No worries, just added a couple nice fish in really quick. Again, we'll fish till dark. About 9 p.m. usually you can, pretty safe to say that you're done. This map tends to get light a little earlier. Got something over here on 2. You don't even have to put non-marker, unfortunately. You don't even have to put if you've got your third rod reeled in, and you don't have to put this away before you can just grab the 2 rod. It'll automatically put it away for you. You don't have to hit the backspace to put it away. But the Fishing Planet, I did forget that I do enjoy it if you like catching fish, and you know it's a lot easier to catch uniques on Fishing Planet. Again, it's set up more, in my opinion, more arcade style. It's where it's fairly easy to catch uniques, and you can catch several species there. Both days I fished, I caught a unique blue catfish, and then the one day I caught a unique walleye, and it's again, the only thing I don't like about it is every time you do anything at all, it seems like they're trying to sell you something. I kind of wish they would just hit you up front, like, hey, buy this, and then if not, kind of left you alone. But it seems like they kind of keep hitting you. But again, I recommend doing premium if you can. If you like a game and you're putting hundreds of hours in a game, support the devs, support development, support fixes, new content, whatever you want to say, by spending a little bit if you can. If you can't, then it's a set up free to play, so you're more than welcome to do what you need to do One thing about Russian Fishing 4 is I would like to be able to sell my old equipment. And that, that hasn't been a thing. Fishing Planet, that is a thing, even though a lot of times you're not getting much. It's still something. But it's a lot easier to make money on Fishing Planet, I bought with my bait coins that I earned, I bought an unlimited pass at St. Croix, and I think it cost me $1,500 or $2,000 to travel there, and I can usually, in one day, in game, which can be a couple hours IRL or whatever, I can make 50,000 silver. So 50,000 silver in a couple hours IRL, whereas I cannot do that in Russian Fishing 4. Non-marker, it's unfortunate. I tend to favor whatever the side is closest to the shore, or closest to the mouth of the river in this case. But obviously you want to check both. As you can see in this one, that seems to be the one that's getting the bite here. Oops. Wrong button. Boo. Go away. Alright. Hopefully not another perch. Just went through the perch alley there. Alright, so if you don't have a rod in your hand, you can hold down shift. Make this turn fairly quickly. And then just go right back into J for trolling. And I'm kind of aiming the direction I want to go, even though I might have to check that again. But you're not wasting a bunch of time turning around. So, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, almost 3 o'clock. They do the military time, which makes sense. If once you learn it, you get it down. Thirty-eight minutes in. Let's see how we're doing here. These two, this one probably be worth some money, hopefully. Don't have a lot of big money fish. Sitting at right at 15K silver almost. Oop. Maybe another char. Oh, another hide. We're getting a few of those. At least they're decent. At least they're over 1 kg. Not sure what a trophy is on those. Probably a lot bigger than what we're catching. But those might be worth a little bit. Again, there might be a cafe order for a couple of them over 1.3 or something. Who knows? I've been spending so much time at the sea, I really haven't done much at the other maps in a while. Alright, everything looking good here. Let's get another nice, let's get a trophy pink and get 100,000 XP. And especially if we can get it in on this ultralight, which may be tough. Let's see, if you look at, what are we looking at? Stats, my stats. So if you look, we look at my fish here, and we look at my pink salmon, wherever it is, a little 2.06 at the time. This was on the small popper. This was 60,000 XP. So, you know, 9 of those is 500,000 experience points. You can also walk the dog when you're in the boat by holding shift, just short reeling. I normally don't do it. I haven't seen a huge increase in fish when I do it, but we'll do it now since we got a fish on the other pole. But again, you can try it. You can also at night you can float fish with some jigs and the maggot lures. You can just float. We don't want them perch. We don't want them perch, boys. Pink salmon, graylings. Markers. Everything markers. And then a couple random trophies and maybe a super trophy. Or blue tag, as we call them. Kind of pushed out a little further than I want to be here. Might be the reason for the perch. We didn't really make the right pass this time, I don't think. Not ideal, not the ideal line. So I like to come basically from here to here. As you can see, we're kind of out here a little ways. I'd like to be a little more, almost right across this latitude here would be better, but again, we got a couple fish. Hopefully some of these are some quality fish. Not right fish, not a marker. Okay, so as you can see, this was a pike, and I lost my lure, and I lost my leader. So that's one of the dangers of screwing around a little too long. I had the other fish on, and I was talking. So this rig is not assembled, so now I'm not sure if I've got another leader here that I want to use. Okay. I got some 12.7s, but I was using like a 7.7. I still think I have another popper or two with hooks. So I'll just put on the next one here. But again, that will happen if you're not using the leader. It will happen. Oh. Alright. If I keep hitting the wrong button. Broad whitefish, but a non-marker, and it wasn't 500, so we can't turn it into fish bait. Let's get flipped around here. Start to get into prime time here. Prime time. Been fishing about 45 minutes. Again, the night was very unproductive, which is on me. Wasted my time. No XP. No money. catch any fish, you don't get no money, and you got no money, you get no love. Gotta be 5 million silver an hour. Obviously, too, the trip coming down goes a little quicker. You're trolling with the current. Come on, be a marker pink. Looks like a Siberian. The fin on the back. All right. 5,200. Still a little more here, and then we'll do the turn. Sometimes I catch some pinks right down here, up right about to the dock, so. All right. So that pass through was not great. We did have one nice Siberian. All right. Come on, be something we want. Be something we want. Nope. Garbage. At least it didn't bite my hook off. My lure. My papa. Not my papa, my popper. A lot of people in this game don't eat. I do it. Probably a waste of money, but I just like to. I'm just too much of the gamer in me. Got to keep those bars up if I can. But you do not have to eat in this game. Supposedly, it does mess with your energy and you know, your ability to fight a bigger fish. But I don't know. A lot of people that play the game every day do not eat. So they put that money on better equipment, which is not a bad thing. Okay, we got something over here. Let's try to get on it quickly in case it's a pike. It's going to bite us off. Chunky monkey perch, but still not good. A little chunky monkey anyway. Alright, this must be the perch alley right here. So right after we get through this is when we'll get something nice. Okay, I'm going to adjust a little bit in here. Try to get a little different angle this time in, not be out as far. Starting to get, we need a good, I'd like to get 6 more markers in the boat for 30 markers. Be a nice round number. A couple more nice pinks would be good, or a couple more. We didn't have any graylings over 1 kg, that'd be nice. We're in the prime spot at the prime time, and we're not getting anything right now, which is disturbing. I should be rolling in 5, 6, like I said, about 6 markers before I get to the next shore would be nice. Okay, we got something on one. I don't think it's a marker. It is not. It's still a perch. Go away, perch. We've got enough of your whole family in the boat already. The sun is hanging on for dear life here. Got a nice little orange glow on the water. See, as you can see, that's not giving me walk the dog. But if I hold shift and short burst reel, that will give me walk the dog. Even in the boat. Oh, got one on 2. Come on, grayling marker. Hey. Getting this garbage at the end. And that orange is fading away. Oh, we hit a new area, Stony Reach. Still pushed out a little farther than I wanted. Again, we had about 4 hours of unproductive, which is about, I don't know, 15 minutes or so there of unproductive fishing at night. So overall, pretty good for just one day. You know, the day cycle is about 45 minutes of this map, I think. Maybe 35 to 40, but still. Time here. All right. Be something good. No. But thank you for not biting off my line. Usually about 2200 is when I feel like, maybe even 11 p.m., 2300 is when a lot of your lure fishing will go downhill. This is probably a non-marker, seems pretty small. Alright, we hit the bank just fine. This looks like a char. All right. Yes. All right. So. You can catch tamans at night. Okay, so we can't get off here. So we don't want trolling motor on for sure. It's not giving me the option to get offshore here. So we'll just shore the boat. Let's go check the cafe. Chances of having a cafe order are probably not great, but you always want to check. It's definitely extra money for the fish you got. Just want to make sure. Sometimes it's cheaper just to sell the fish, not to do the cafe order. So this probably very easy to do as you look. Hopefully we can get this one. We got all small ones. This one we can do, so we can do the smaller one here for 24. So let's go ahead and I think we can do one fish piece here with this char. And then we can do some bait fish, perch. Let's craft this. See if we got any of these in the range here. I'm probably never going to use these, and they're all going to be disgusting, but I can just throw them away later. Again, I was just trying to get the, you know, we can. There we go. We'll take those red worms. All right, so I always like to do by price, and obviously we knew these were going to be nothing. Yeah. So the eyed, we sold the one for 24 or whatever it was, 23, 24, 22, something in that range, and it's only worth 9. The graylings, we start to get into the teens here. This one's the Arctic, 1949 for the salmon, 23, 24 for the char. And I said this one might be 40, 30 to 40, so that's, there we go. So, you know, about 220, 225 with the cafe order. Not great, obviously, for the hour, but that's about what I've been running with this setup. So again, you can go at night and start trying to catch the catfish, the mer catfish or whatever. There's a spot down here where they were catching them. There's a wagon wheel. Might have already missed it. I'm not 100% sure. So here they're catching them on the bottom. We can do a couple casts here. So I don't know if I tend to do my best. Is I don't have the brown, so we'll just do the. I tend to do the best on the red for me personally. Again, it seems like they're catching them on the bottom on cockchafers, larvas. I'm not hitting my jig step here. There we go, finally. And just remember, right now my boat rental is counting down, so I'm wasting boat rental money. But again, I just wanted to check that. Okay, there's something. So that's what we're looking for, but a non-marker, unfortunately. Pretty cool looking though. Again, non-marker, I'm still decent XP. So if we can get, let's see if we can get one more. So what you can do is throw out a couple bottom rods with chafers, and then sit here and throw a jig out just to keep yourself busy. Or you can just throw out 3 bottom rods, turn your volume up, and then watch a video. Last cast. Alright guys, I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if there's something you want me to try, or a certain fish you want me to try to catch. I'll figure out if I can do it or not. And until next time, have fun gaming. I'm out of here.